taciturn. Yes, that's the word. Taciturn.
Is it? I don't know what it means.
Well, kind of means big and tough and hiding how dumb you are by not saying much.
That's me.
Oh, it doesn't have to be.
If the choice is folks thinking I'm dumb but not knowing for sure, and folks knowing I'm dumb because I sound like you, I think I'd rather keep them wondering.
I see what you did there. Mighty clever. You know, maybe you ain't so dumb. In that case, say something.
Say what?
I don't know. If I knew, I'd say it.
Maybe it just doesn't need to be said. You ever think of that? Maybe silence is okay.
Silence. Silence. I got enough time for silence. It's called eternity.
I'm starting to understand eternity a little better. It'll be a lot like this conversation.
You are a very boring man, Charles Smith. You knew that?
So you keep telling me. Hello.
What are you getting at Charles for?
I should have known you'd take his side.
Just stop being an idiot. Well, don't let me bother you. Mr. Matthews!
Mr. Matthews. You should have been a sailor.
No, thank you. I like to eat fish, not swim with them.
You know, one time, just off the Horn, a giant whale stalked us for months.
The same thing happened to me just south of Milwaukee, only I don't like to
They pulled out me going to threaten with imminent death.
Nasty memories, though.
He just stood there laughing at me.
You're not a kind man.
I felt like a 6-year-old. Go ahead, they
I'm not fooled!
shoot us. So I did. Bang, bang, bang!
Arthur,
Nothing. The bastards had spotted me at the bar and taken the bullets out of me gun. So I stood there laughing and crying. And rather than kill me, they took me and got me some food. And that, of course, was that.
hello.
It's not very dignified, is it? I don't force anyone to take the money, and I don't force anyone to not repay it. But if they don't, you send one of us around to break their legs. I send someone around to encourage them to comply, yes. The way I see it, it's unseemly. I do not take you for a man of mindless compassion, Mr. Bell. Oh, I ain't. But I have the good grace to shoot a fella full in the face, not call myself his friend and shoot him in the back. Is that so? Usually. Not always.
All right there?
Uncle.
Sometimes there's nothing better than shooting a fella who thinks you like him in the back. So, watch yourself. Please, excuse me.
Hey,
Mr. Bell. So, you're still alive?
Of course.
You got a problem with Strauss?
Loan sharking. It ain't a man's game.
Huh. That's where you draw the moral line. There she is.
You gonna sit down instead of pacing about the place?
You look pissed off.
No more than usual.
Okay. What do you think of the place? I don't know. So far, it seems okay, I guess.
I think that there is rich pickings for some carpetbaggers like us.
Is that what we are, is it? Avenging your father's death after 30 years?
There's gold, Arthur. Gold.
Never told you this.
If you say so.
You're quite a woman.
It's good to be warm.
Sure.
So what do you think, Arthur, of Dutch's latest plan?
You know me, I never did much thinking.
I know you like to hide behind the angry moron act, but it's a thin enough veneer.
If you say so.
Time to start thinking, Arthur, before it's too late.
So, you're back.
Yes, I'm back.
I heard they wanted to hang you.
They wanted to, but Arthur did me right.
Of course. Did they ask anything about us?
No, it was just locals, a local problem. A fella I used to know.
Okay. Well, would you please try to keep away from old people while we're getting this much attention?
I understand, boss. And I'm sorry for being foolish. It was an old thing, and my emotions got the better of me.
Thank you.
Dutch? You boys are my
I've lost my
family
mind,
now.
Mr. Morgan. Lost it entirely.
Nice to see you too, Reverend.
I've lost it. I used to be an intellectual. Now I'm just a fool.
Well, I've always been happy as a fool.
You all just laugh at me. I know you do.
You're welcome.
How much thanking does one man need?
You owe me. Anyway, I won't disturb you.
Whatever you say.
Here, boy. Here, boy. Whose dog is this? Whose dog?
Well, well. Where did he come from?
I don't know. He just wandered in. Hi, my friend. Hi.
Well, then he's ours, I guess. For now.
Aww. That's so great. Hey, boy. Hey, boy. Aww. What should we call him?
Well, he's a wanderer. He probably did something bad. Kane. His name is Kane.
Okay. Hey, Kane. Whoa. What did Kane do?
A real bad thing. So he never stopped wandering.
Arthur, a dog. A dog.
So, you gonna let him keep it?
The boy needs something, after all he's been through.
Sure. Well, I should get back to it.
Okay, Arthur.
Got you there, tough guy.
Just name the place, my friend. Just name the place. You're all talk.
You keep thinking that.
I know your type.
Very good. That's what I like to hear. You know, vanity is a sin, Mr. Escuela.
So is judging others, my little friend.
Me dad used to say, the bigger the box, the smaller the gift, if you know what I mean.
Your dad?
Yeah, me dad.
From the sound of things, he was quite something.
Yeah, quite something.
My father, he always say to me, if someone disrespects you, fillet them with a knife. If you know what I mean.
I wasn't disrespecting. I was just looking after your mortal soul,
Hello.
honest.
Get out of here.
You'll be able to see your face in those.
Good morning, Arthur.
Don't forget about all that money out there.
Of course not.
It's all
Rest of us are slipping.
How you doing?
Pride. Never forget the pride in our work. You four, I salute you.
I gotta give it to Bill, Karen, and Lenny. They made the right call going back there.
It was exactly what we needed.
Back on our feet. Okay, I'll catch you later, then.
It was fun going out and working with you, Arthur.
I've seen too many friends get killed to see it as quite so fun.
Well, I'd rather be shot for an outlaw than hanged for a thief.
Reckon it's about the same in the end.
Maybe. Anyway, it was fun.
You want to
Sure.
done well? You take this.
Arthur. Same way we end up anywhere. By annoying the wrong people.
No, I mean us. This situation.
Look. I know I ain't acted right to you and the boy. Tilly.
Guess I can't make you want something you don't.
It ain't like that. Life ain't that simple. Not this life.
I know.
Anyway, best get back to that thing I was doing.
Me too.
Evening.
Evening to you.
Always good to see you.
Good evening.
What's wrong now?
I've seen you looking at her, Dutch.
Who?
You know who. Getting too old for you, am I? That's how it usually works with you, isn't it?
You're delusional. Again.
Won't even look me in the eye, but you look at her all day.
Doesn't matter what I say, you'll believe whatever fantasy you're currently living in.
Fantasy? You think this is a fantasy for me?
I do not have the energy for this right now.
Oh, it's written all over you. I'm not stupid, I've been watching.
Oh, that much is painfully clear.
You're playing a dangerous game.
Will you be quiet? I am trying to read here.
Pig!
You know, if I didn't know, I'd think you's the same age as them silly girls.
Oh, away with you, silly man.
Oh, no. Well, if I was 5 years younger, or $1,000 richer, well, I'd marry you. Make a dishonest woman of you, I would. Yeah. And that'd be the best decision I ever took. You're a fine woman. Oh, you keep it hidden under that sour vinegar face, nasty acid tongue. But I know that's just a rose's thorns.
You're a silver-tongued flatterer and no mistake.
Oh, no, I tell the truth, ma'am.
I must get back to my work.
Oh, there's something about that woman. Sweet and sour. Mm-hmm.
Reverend.
Hello, Sadie. Darling. Sadie?
Here's some of that burdock root you wanted.
Oh, you actually... Well, thank you. This'll make a good batch, all right.
Okay.
Another busy day.
That was a fun job. We made a little bit of money, nobody got hurt, and we just had ourselves a fun time. Let me tell you something, kid.
Evening, Arthur.
You want a job done well? You take this fella along.
Is that so?
Mm-hmm. Mr. Escuela will do you right. I mean, he'll frighten all the birds out of the trees. Look, things are all gentle and calm now. But in the moment, I've seen grown men piss themselves. I am talking a puddle of piss, all because of the way he looked at them. And this was one of them. This big, tough bastard just gives this look. You know, one of those I'm about to explode moments. I thought we'd be counting corpses in minutes. Only Javier here, get this, Javier just gives one look. And the bastard turns to jelly.
Well, next time, then, you boys bring me.
Yeah, I want to live. One hothead is enough. Excuse me.
Literally, a puddle of piss.
I just want to see it the once.
That's all it takes.
This sulking, it's becoming very tiresome.
Everything's tiresome to you these days. You've barely touched me in weeks.
What do you want from me?
To be treated with some respect and affection. All them out there, they're laughing at me.
You think this is the way to a man's affection? Moping and pestering all the damn day?
Oh, I can do a lot worse than that.
Is that a threat? Another great way to a man's affection.
Oh, shut up.
Gladly.
Pearson said he short a little meat for the mother told me about an animal that attacked cattle.
Oh, I disagree. Now, why are you so afraid of a pair of gelding tongues?
Of course, you've all heard about this. Every place has one of those, but my mother's version was a little different. Along with farmyard animals, her version also ate little boys who misbehaved. Oh, she tried everything she could to keep me in line. Prepare me for a life of starving servitude, while picking corn and cotton for rich landowners, giving every penny I had to the church they used to keep us in line. I loved my mother. She never saw how things were. Even after they killed her brother, still. She could not see how life was.
Hi, Arthur.
You don't talk about your mother much.
It's painful for me.
Sure, I understand. Okay, I'll catch you later then.
Sure.
Kidnapped me when I was 12 years old, right from my mom. That though? Malcolm Foreman. Well, he treated me real bad. He was bad. Know how I slit his throat and ran away? I never felt bad about killing him. I ran back to where my mama was working, but she died. I was falling into trouble. Dutch, he found me, saved me, raised me, treated me right, taught me to read. He ain't perfect, but he's the closest I've met in this world. Ain't it so, Arthur?
We all loved you, Miss Tilly. Even them of us with cold hearts. You was the sweetest little thing we ever saw, and the saddest. I guess that I am just some tired old Yankee dreamer in a world I no longer understand. That's so. I am starting to think so. I am starting to fear so. Well, I should get back to it.
Fine.
You know how I split his throat and ran away? I never felt bad about killing
Morning,
him.
Arthur. You, wonderful folks. Mind if I sit down? Quite a bleeding night, eh? Woo! Woo! Yeah. Yeah. Quite a life. You know, my whole life, been on the run. Dad was a wanted man. Well, they found him. Then they didn't want him so much. The British chased him over here and shot him in his bed. Tough business. And we never got that new start. I got sent to reform school. Didn't reform me too much. I tried to kill Dutch first time I met him. Y'all heard that story, right? Screwed the lot of them, I say. Whole world can go to hell for all I care. The only thing that matters is the tiny number of people that aren't liars and cheats. Well, most of them are liars and cheats, but only on the outside, not inside.
Hello, Arthur.
You know what I mean.
The McGuire family history. Don't we know it well?
I wear my heart on my sleeve, Morgan. What can I tell you?
Right. Okay, I'll catch you later then.
Hey, Abigail.
Sure.
Look, I know I ain't acted right to you and the boy. What are you reading?
Guess I can't make you want something you don't.
Just some silly romance.
Now, what could be silly about romance?
Well, in this case, plenty.
Without romance, we are nothing but monkeys.
Monkeys?
So the small-minded scientists keep telling us.
Yeah?
Enjoy your reading.